Hi, mathematics learners and mathematics teachers all across Ghana. I am Stacey Frank Kwame, a mathematics enthusiast and a mathematics teacher at Michelle Kamtu JHS in the Greater Accra region, in the Kum Katamansu Municipal. Have you wondered why, if we are rounding off a number to the nearest tens, we use a very simple rule, which states that if the unit or ones digit is less than 5, we maintain the tens digit. And if the unit digit is 5 or more, we add 1 to the tens digit. Have you wondered why that rule is in use? Journey with me while I take you through that rule, why that rule is in use. The rule, let me briefly explain the rule I'm talking about. If you are asked to round 7,254 to the nearest tens, you consider the unit digit, which is 4. Once 4 is less than 5, you maintain the tens digit. 7, 2, you maintain the tens digit 5, and the unit digit is replaced with 0. And your answer becomes 7,250. Then if you also have 7,286, and you are asked to round off this to the nearest tens, you take a critical look at the unit digit 6. Once it is falling within the range of 5 or more, you add 1 to the tens digit 8, and that gives you 9. So you have 7,290. Why do we use this rule to round off numbers to the nearest tens? Journey with me while I take you through why this rule is used. Why is this rule used? In the first instance, I have to consider the tens digit and the ones digit, or the unit digit, which is 54. If you combine them to give you a number, the number is 54. Now, if you can watch my screen, you realize that these are the tens digit. So it means that the 54 we have is either going to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90. So 54 is either going to be any of these values. You consider within which two of these tens values that 54 falls within the region of 50 and 60. So we look at between 50 and 60. What are the tens? The 10 digits is 5. What are the unit digits we can get under 5? We have 5 0 units, 5 1 units, 5 2 units, 5 3 units, 5 4 units, 5 5 units, 5 6 units, 5 7 units, 5 8 units, and 5 9 units. So you can get 10 unit digits under the tens digit 5. So it divides these values into 2 groups. And these 2 groups, we have the lower 5, which is 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. And we have the upper 5, which is 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Now, 54, you would have to tell if it is within the upper 5 or the lower 5. You realize that the lower 5 is closer to 50, while the upper 5 is closer to 60. So if we are approximating, the upper 5 would get to the next tens digit, which is 60. The lower 5 is gravitating towards the lower tens digit, or the tens number or value, which is 50. 53 lies within the lower 5 unit digits, and therefore it is closer to 50. And therefore, in writing 54, you write it as 50. While the 7,000 and the 200 digits will be maintained, because that is not the case, or that is not what we are approximating. If you watch the second question with 86 as the units, digit 6 and the tens, digit 8. Why do we add 1 to the 8? So you watch, the tens digit is 8. We can have unit digits of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The lower of this is 80 to 84, and the upper is 85 to 89. So 86 is within the upper region. Don't forget the upper is close to 90. The next tens digit, and the lower is close to 80. Once 86 is within the upper region, it will be approximated to 90, which is the next tens. And that is why we have this 90. So if you watch carefully, the reason why we use 0 to 4 to approximate to the lower tens digit is because it falls within the lower region of our tens, whilst the 5 to 9 is used because it falls within the upper region of our tens. So if we use the rule 0 to 4 for the unit digits, means we maintain the tens digit, and 5 to 9 of the unit digits means we add 1 to the tens digit. This is the root of it. Thank you. I'll bring you more and interesting mathematics concepts that brings about understanding, so that when we are teaching our learners, they will be able to understand all mathematics rules. All mathematics rules can be traced to the core that will give understanding, and we want to eradicate rote learning in our mathematics classrooms. Join me again whilst I bring you interesting mathematics concepts in our next video. Bye-bye.